Gary Kloppenberg as well. They won a title under Coach Klopp last season. And we are underway from Indiana Farmers Coliseum.
The Indiana Fever have to extend their defense, make the Seattle Storm put the ball on the floor, get that mid-range game going.
Danielle Robinson gets inside and floats it in. 41%. A couple of their stars hitting early shots from the perimeter. As Mitchell on the drive, she hangs, and the reverse for Tiffany Mitchell.
Being aggressive to the basket, so that's a great start for her.
Lloyd will fire another three, and that one falls as well. Seattle has hit 3 threes. As Marianne Stanley has gone with this front court, which includes Jantel Lavender and Jessica Breland for 3 consecutive games, as Robinson connects with Lavender.
If Seattle are going to take those threes, then just be there to contest all of them.
Lavender steps into that too and rattles it home. Strongest aspects of the season so far. Shot clock down to 5. They go back inside, and Lavender makes it home. Sue Bird at age 40. Brianna Stewart, a former MVP, attacks the rim and ties the game. Vivian's had it knocked away by Bird. Robinson gets back, Bird pulls up and connects.
You've got to cross that ball over as soon as you get past her.
They go length of the floor, Stewart, and what a find there from Bird. I think one aspect that really speaks to what Bird is doing, she's averaging 11 points and 6 assists as Stewart gets inside. Those are the same numbers she averaged in 2010. She's starting to look a lot more like the Kelsey Mitchell we saw last year.
And that was a great wide open shot as well. The Indiana Fever recognized, as we see Sue Bird taking it down the middle.
And her efficiency numbers are off the charts, almost at 50, 40, 90. I think you could make a case that Lloyd's the MVP right now, and I think you can similarly make the case that Stewart has been the best player on their team. But on the defensive end, really improving. In fact, they're top in the league since the month of June, and there's Lloyd off balance, getting it to go.
I mean, that's what makes this team such a well-balanced team and so hard to defend because they have so many weapons in different areas.
Stepped in here for the first time tonight, coming off a career-high 12 points on Saturday against Chicago. Dupree, how many times have we seen her do that?
Obviously, she's coming out of playing against her former team.
Mitchell goes behind the back and connects. Kelsey Mitchell showing off the array of moves there. Using her off the bench here lately. Tiffany Prince has stepped in for Seattle. Here's Ezzy Magbagor.
The shot didn't go in by McCown, but I like the fact that it went back into her on the outlet pass that she initially made.
There's Brianna Stewart, who's now into double digits.
We have a great view, and that shot didn't look good off Stewie's hands from the get-go.
Breland, step back jumper, that will fall. They've won 9 straight away from their building. The WNBA record is 12. So they are hoping to close in on that as Mercedes Russell floats it in. Alicia Clark, Natasha Howard. Russell has filled in nicely in the middle for Howard, a one-time most improved player, as Breland answers on the other end.
He's been able to create off that dribble.
Straight away, Stewart, a wide open 3, and she drills it. Gondresic gets it ahead to Breland, who fades and leaves it short. Now Bird has the mismatch on to Breland. She'll fire a 3 and put it through.
I mean, such awe of Sue Bird. It's it's kind of surreal just watching her still out there.
As McCowan pulls down the offensive rebound and the putback. Indiana leaving a lot of points at the line tonight, where they are 6 of 12. Bird, that's a deep 3, and she hits it.
Birdie, birdie, birdie. That was like an NBA 3.
Well, that was a pretty find there by Jewel Lloyd. Indiana hasn't had many of these transition opportunities, but Tiffany Mitchell is one of the best. Count it in a foul for Tiffany Mitchell. Second half underway here for Indiana. The Fever hit just 1 3-pointer in half number 1. As Tiffany Mitchell pulls up and knocks down her first shot of the third quarter.
You can see her getting into it a lot more in that second quarter, attacking offensively.
Lloyd slips into Stewart. Samuelson, an open 3, And Katie Lou Samuelson, who was the 4th overall pick back in 2019.
See a lot of movement off the ball, swinging the wings, getting them coming off those screens, trying to shake the defense. Who says we see Chantel Lavender. Don't try and fix it.
Lloyd looking inside. Stewart hauls it in and lays it in. A bullet pass there from Jewel Lloyd.
Very good job of is making the extra passes, reversing the ball from side to side, really shaking up the defense and finding the open player for the best shot possible. As we see Tiffany Mitchell, she's starting to find her form now.
They're taking on the best team in the WNBA, and they're right here with them. 6-point deficits midway through the third as Talbot gets inside and banks it home over Robinson.
So she gives them again that three-point look, as well as being inside presence as well. As we see the bank is open here.
Tierra McCowan has all of the scoring for the non-starters. Bree backing in on Breland. Here's Stewart, got a step on Lavender and lays it in.
That's just tough to defend. You're going out to defend the three-point shot, but then she's so aggressive off the dribble as well. But Indiana doing a great job. Tiffany Mitchell. And Pat, I just look at the free throw stat right now and think to myself, Indiana could either be tied, they could be up.
Mitchell steps back, finds some space. And nobody got back on Talbot, who hesitates and lays it in. Cowan with 4 points, 3 rebounds. She's played 12 minutes so far, and Talbot is a knockdown three-point shooter. Well, she doesn't miss many open from out there. Dupree able to save it. And Canada in amongst the trees.
Well, that was a tough shot for her, but she had to take it. Obviously with the shot clock winding down.
Mitchell, pull up three. Mitchell connects. Three-point shooter as a rookie. Of course, has dealt with a litany of knee injuries since.
Now she's got a huge role there trying to defend Brianna Stewart.
Mitchell pulls up and hits another. That is a long 2 from Mitchell. Fever had been outscored from the three-point line every game this season. Dupree backing in on Breland, who tried to pull the chair. There's Talbot working the baseline.
She was backing it in, and good find by Dupree.
Breland lofting it up there for McCowan. Beautiful find from Jessica Breland.
Cowan has just been out there for 15 minutes of this game as we see another miss by Prince this time from the three-point line, and Kelsey Mitchell running the floor.
It's a Mitchell connection. It will be 2 games over 3 days here from Indianapolis. The Storm see their lead cut back to single digits, so they go the direction of the MVP, and she finds Russell for the buckets.
They're very good at finding that open player once they see that double team coming.
Breland had it knocked away by Bird. McCowan able to save it. Breland a deep 2. That one will fall. Breland step back on Stewart. That high arcing shot rattles out. Bird pull up 3. She drills it.
Tierra McCowan gets the ball that close to the basket. She needs to look for something herself first.
Sue Bird dials up another 3. Mitchell gets by Prince. See so much attention on Kelsey. Tiffany fires it back to her, and Mitchell hits a 3. Fever players are 0 for 7 from the perimeter tonight. As Prince scores in the paint.
With Tiffany Mitchell struggling, and I know you had mentioned how many threes she had missed in a row up to this point. There was one time in my career, I think I had missed over as we see Breland knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
She can catch a little rhythm here to close out Tuesday night. Maybe it'll carry over on a Thursday as Talbot back in the post. Takes it inside on Mitchell. So the Fever got it within single digits in the 4th. But the Storm able to keep Indiana at an arm's length, and they win it by 17 points tonight.